Beautiful day, Patriots. How are you? Let's go surfing. We're going to talk about the timestamp and gap code, and more importantly, we're going to talk about the ghost timestamps. The past few days, if you've been following along, you will know what I'm talking about. So, what happened the last few days is we went surfing by using ghost timestamps. The first day we went surfing came in on the first wave of the day. Came our Q cloud came in at the beginning on our dawn patrol. Later on in the afternoon, we got our high noon. We got our Q cloud to do a little bit of surfing. And then, as you have just seen on the past couple moments, we've got our evening glass off and we have our Q wave surfing right there. So what this is establishing is it's not to show how, ooh, look at me, how cool this is, and look at these little cute little tricks. This is actually a wave being done by the Q team, showing and establishing that this system is correct and that it is working. These are working off of Q timestamp. POTUS Trump tweets that have been deleted so that they are on ghost timestamps. The only way that you can find these is if you are able to keep along and keep up and know what you're doing. Secret comms do happen in between Twitter and Q Drops. Q Drops is full of all the clues. Don't think about all the things that you've known in the past and try to get all into this stuff. Just read Q Drops and think only about Q and what Q is saying, and it all makes sense. You don't add to Q and you don't subtract from Q. It's all right there. So, but why I am talking about this is just about an hour ago, I had made a tweet out about this tweet right here. This is the Gary Player tweet. And I was asking, why is this tweet pinned? And if anybody could, we just go back to my timeline and we can see this, okay? This is also the same tweet that matches up to this one right here, which gives us the third wave of the day right here, which I also had just tweeted out, okay? So, see how everything is happening on a 220? You've got to be here present. That's Q220. You have to be here in real time to see what's happening. So, let's go to the next step. POTUS Trump just tweeted this tweet here, which is a tweet about him golfing with the president of Japan. And everybody knows that when you golf, you use a pencil. You don't use a pen, you use a pencil. And the reason why you use a pencil is so that you can erase any mistakes that you have put down and this type of stuff. Golfing is an awesome game. The thing that's cool about golfing is that there is no judge. You have to judge yourself. You have a pencil there. You can put down anything you want. You can put down the truth or you can put down a lie. It's up to you. POTUS Trump must be very confident in his golfing abilities because he uses a pin. If you use the time difference between these two tweets right here, it's 3 hours and 34 minutes. And if we go ahead and look at Q drop 334, it is POTUS Trump's pin. If we go down to this next one here at 335 and we mirror it, it is 4:10:20. Are timestamps important? Well, let's go back and talk about this ghost timestamps. We just showed how through using the timestamp and gap code between these two tweets right here leads to POTUS Trump's Trump's pin. But if we go and look at POTUS Trump's Twitter timeline, he has since deleted this tweet. He had it pinned an hour ago. I make a tweet questioning about it. It went straight to my Surfer Q Surfer. And now it's deleted. And if we use the timestamp and gap code in between these two tweets, it goes to POTUS Trump's pin. Follow the pin. So there is so much going on. It is so hard to try to put this all out in a 140 character tweet. And this is why I, try to get as much as I possibly can down on a piece of paper. But when I put down as much as the paper will hold, it's too confusing. The time's just around the corner, folks, where I'll be able to have more time, where I'll be able to talk about this at a much leisure. I spell as well as I talk, don't I? Be able to have more time on the air to ask and answer questions and help us do this. So as soon as we have somebody brave enough out there to get me on a question and answer on their program, there's only one requirement. You cannot be a patriot. You suckers. Money. 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 Chase that carrot. Chase that carrot. You got it. All right, so I love surfing. I hope I can teach you guys how to surf, because I tell you what, man, it is no fun being a slave to the system. So God bless you. All the glory to Jesus. Jesus must be a surfer too. Amen.